Well, each juvenile inmate costs the state on average $70,000 a year. Add in the fact that almost half of those inmates end up back inside, and you can see why lawmakers are looking to improve the juvenile system. Every morning at 6 a.m., the sound of marching feet starts another day at the Illinois Youth Center in Murphysboro.
You're out of count. Hey, sir. 1, 2, 3. Nine, sir. You're out of count.
75 boys, age ranging from 14 to 18, are being held at Illinois' only youth boot camp.
All right, thank you very much. I know that.
Carlos Alfaro and Rakeem Ball are the oldest inmates at the boot camp, and like almost half of their fellow inmates, places like the Youth Center of Murphysboro is nothing new.
DuPage County, this juvenile center, I've probably been there 17 times.
I was sent here for a 90-day sentence. Then I paroled out, and I violated parole when I got out.
I would say out of a group of 10 kids, you may have 3 that will be successful and 7 make a decision that they want to, test the system a little bit more.
Yes, sir.
Did not do it right. You did not listen to me. Push up position move. You turn.
Prison guard William Leggett has worked both with Alfaro and Ball. He says both boys are just like many others at the boot camp.
Both of those young men have a big opportunity or a good chance of being successful, but the thing behind it is their problem is not here, it's what they're going to have to deal with out in the streets.
I grew up with a lot of gang members, my brother and my cousins, and I got hooked with them, started going out, doing things what they were doing, and then I made a name out for myself in the street.
I didn't really learn anything out in the world until I ended up incarcerated. And once I get incarcerated, it makes me think about what the stuff not to do when I go back out.
According to the Illinois Department of Juvenile Corrections, in the last published report in 2005, almost half of the state's juvenile inmates, after being released, ended up back in a cell. And according to the Illinois Juvenile Justice Commission, 42% of those returning inmates were simply parole violators. The high total of parole violators, along with the need for updated numbers, prompted Governor Quinn to assign the Illinois Juvenile Justice Commission to investigate the system, seeing if it's operating properly. That report is set to be issued in September of 2010. Both Alfaro and Ball are examples of the problem. Both have been here before, and odds are they'll be back again. On the other side, they face a crime-filled environment, filled with little help from the state government.
I can't go back to my old friends. That's just drug dealing, gang banging, smoking, drinking, partying. There's a time when you could go party, but it depends what you're gonna do,
When I get out of here now, it's gonna be a special day for me. But that don't mean that I don't have rules and regulations to follow when I get out. I know it's a lot of rules and regulations I have to follow in here, but the rules I have to follow in here will be the same rules that I have to follow out in the world.
Now, the State Commission will study parole procedures for juveniles. One such change which could result, small infractions like missing school may no longer result in a teenager going back to jail. Back to you guys.